And that is the last cell. And then from there, once you start falling, you can pause and load out a basin, and yeah, you're done with that. Now enter Klaww. So I'm gonna grab this last scout fly right here, and that gives you another cell. Flut cell. In Snowy? Yes.
Oh, great moves, kid. I knew that time record would fall. Now here's your power cell, and I can go collect my big payoff.
Wait. Oh, an LTS route. Okay. Yeah, so, okay, you grab that. Come down here, it's just normal movement to Klaww. You actually have to do Klaww. That's kind of fun movement that I learned from Headstrong. Yeah, that's good, Peanut. So there are different strats that you can use. To just not do Klaww. I will show you one that I love to use and I use 100% of the time. So I only grab one yellow eco here, so I can shoot Klaww with it, and then I grab both ecos, and I roll across this platform, and I quad jump up here. So double jump, square, and then spin. Merchie. So yeah, this is the great part. You get to just watch Klaww. Okay, so this is second phase, and notice how he shot 12 boulders on the ground. On the 12th boulder, you can just predict when you need to go back and grab the blue eco. So this is the same thing. This is the final phase. Do a quad jump, and this time he's going to do 16 boulder shots. And on the 16th, you can predict when to go back to these platforms. Actually, I wasn't counting, but that's okay. You can kind of tell when his last one is going to be. Alright. You can skip Klaww with idle deload, but I don't recommend it. And there are people at the door. I don't recommend it because you have to get an extra cell. Because the reason we do Klaww in Orbless is because we need his cell. Instead, you can do purple lurkers in Basin, which isn't very fun. And that's really the only viable thing I can think of. Because actually, doing idle deload Klaww skip and doing purple lurkers actually loses about 5 to 10 seconds. And it just makes it kind of harder on yourself. But I would just recommend doing Klaww for his cell. And that's the reason we don't do Klaww with idle deload in Orbless. So Mountain Pass is actually fun. And you should know by now when I say fun, I really don't mean it. Okay, so this is just like normal Mountain Pass, except you're gonna avoid orbs. Okay. Let me actually show you how this looks. I'm not doing this correctly. Okay. I need to show you a decent mountain pass. So you're actually gonna. I like to grab a lot of the blue eco, because it's easier to do the trick that I'm gonna do soon, with the blue eco. Okay, so you're gonna hold X and square. You're gonna kind of. That looked weird, but you're just gonna ride the right side of that. So, actually, let me do that again, because this is really annoying. This is really annoying. So I'm gonna show it again. But I like to use blue eco for this now because it's really easy with it. I used to not do it with blue eco. Somehow. Of course you can do it. You can do it without blue eco, but I'd recommend you doing it with it. So to slow down with blue eco and keep your blue eco, you want to hold X and square at the same time. So it looks like this. You still have your blue eco, but you're just not going as fast. So I'm holding X and square. So you're going to use the same mechanic to get past this. You're going to ride the right side of this. You're not going to grab any orbs. You're just going to ride right past it. That's pretty much the hardest part. Just going to go off to the right here. This part, I recommend losing your blue eco or just doing this. Nothing really to that. Okay, this next part, you're gonna ride the wall to avoid orbs. You're literally gonna point your zoomer toward the wall, and you won't grab anything. Point your zoomer toward the wall, and that's the easiest thing you can do. Make sure you're grabbing all the scout flies so you can end the last one. End with that one right there. And yeah, you finish Mountain Pass.